Hi, Triangle Grace. We just wanted to let you know about some of the wonderful things that we have coming up for Holy Week and after Holy Week for our Culture of Invitation and post-LDI events.
Yeah, and most importantly with that is Holy Week itself. So we've got a couple of different services coming up this next week. Of course, starting off is Palm Sunday, this Sunday. So we're going to have regular service at 10:15. Hope that we will see you there. And then during Holy Week itself, we're going to have a Maundy Thursday service at 7 p.m. And during Maundy Thursday, we're going to take communion together and celebrate Jesus' last meal with the disciples. During that time, too, on Maundy Thursday, we're also going to have childcare. And in addition, for children that are ages 5 through 9, we're going to have an age-appropriate prayer experience, kind of a time of prayer for them, downstairs in room 102. So whether you have kids or don't have kids, we hope you will be able to join us for Maundy Thursday. And then right after that on Good Friday, same way, we're going to have a 7 p.m. Good Friday service. We won't have childcare for that, but again, this is just a time for us to gather and celebrate the crucifixion together as a congregation. Even though it's a somber day, it's also a day that we get to celebrate because of Easter.
Easter, yes. So on the 31st, on Easter Sunday, we will be actually having 3 different services. So you have to really pay attention to the time so you don't show up at the wrong one. We'll have the sunrise service in the columbarium at the beginning of, or at the front of the church at 6:45 a.m. Then we will have a service in the sanctuary that will be live streamed at 8:30 a.m. And we will have a second service in the sanctuary at 11 a.m. And between each of these services, after each of these services, we will have a fellowship time together where we can come together and celebrate and enjoy some good food.
Yeah, and then the Sunday after Easter, so we're looking at April 7th now. That Sunday, we are going to have an intergenerational time of prayer in the Family Life Center at 9 a.m. So during our regular discipleship time, we're going to have a space for the entire church, whatever age or demographic you are, to come together and pray. We're going to have different stations with different types of prayer, and more details on that will be forthcoming, but we hope you will just take some time to join us and pray as a church body together.
Then the following Saturday, we will be having our Songs of Hope candlelight concert. And this is really an event you do not want to miss. We are going to have a wonderful time together to listen to incredible music from both our own Lori Hicks and Scott Green and Hanukkah Castle on the fiddle from Boston. And it is just going to be a dynamic, encouraging experience. And we really want you to come. We want you to invite friends. It will just be a wonderful time together. That will be, again, April 13th at 7 p.m. in the sanctuary.
And then finally, one of the last kind of big things we're doing to encourage and provide opportunities for us to invite friends into the church and to talk about faith and have spiritual conversations is the Alpha course. We are going to be running a 6-week Alpha course. And what that looks like is that every night of Alpha, so it's on Thursday nights that we're going to be having it. So every Thursday night for 6 weeks, we are going to gather in the fellowship hall. And we're going to hang out and share a meal together. It's totally free. It's open to anyone, regardless of whether you've been a Christian your whole life, you identify with a religion that isn't Christianity, or you just don't even believe in God or aren't sure what you believe. Wherever you're at spiritually, you are welcome. This is a space for you. And so it's totally free. You'll show up, we'll have a meal together and just get to know one another. And then each week there will be a different video. And in that video, they're going to present some content just about the basics of Christianity. Who God is, what's the Bible, why should I read it, how can I pray, things like that. And then after the video is done, we'll have some time in small groups together where we can process and share things that we thought about the video, maybe even question or disagree. We can talk about our spirituality and our faith and just have a space where all of us, wherever we are in our faith journey, can think together about what it means to live the spiritual life. And our hope with that is that people who might not have had an experience with Jesus before or might just be questioning their faith will be able to grow in that faith and not just learn about God, but actually experience God's presence through those small groups and in that time. So if Alpha is something you're interested in, whether you're a mature Christian and you want to come just to have some discipleship opportunities and to be able to speak into the lives of other guests that are there, or if maybe you yourself are still kind of questioning your faith, or you've got a friend that you think this would be a really good space to come and just talk about Christianity and the spiritual life. Wherever you're at, we would love to have you participate. And we'll have a QR code in the video that you can scan to register. So if you've got to pause it for a second, want to do that, take a second and do that. But please register to participate. And if you're someone who's like, man, I would love to help make this happen, even if I can't be there, I want to provide a meal, or I want to greet people, or I just want to pray for that time, we also really need your help. So if that's you and you maybe don't want to participate in Alpha, but you want to help serve in the background, send me an email at joe@trianglegrace.org, and I would love to help you get connected to that. And thank you in advance for participating, for helping make this happen, and for all the work you're doing to invite people to have spiritual conversations with you in your own life.
We are so excited about this season of getting to live out life and to worship and to have these wonderful experiences together. So we hope that you are a part of each and every one of them, or however many you can make it to. And if there are any questions that you have, please reach out to any of the staff members or the office, and we would love to be a part of this time with you.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.